Hi y'all, I'm Savannah. I am about to be a sophomore at the University of Arizona. Bear down. And I'm here today to tell you guys what you actually need to bring to your college dorm. Because I've watched a lot of these videos and they tell you to bring so much crap that you will just never use. So I'm here to make sure you have an organized dorm, a dorm that's not cluttered, and just like a peaceful space, because we all know that with Corona this year, we're going to be spending a lot more time in our dorms, and I just want my dorm at least to be a peaceful, serene escape from the chaos. Alright, so the way I plan out what I'm going to bring to college is I use what I call the kit method. That's my dog at the door. Let's bring her in. Reagan. Hi guys, this is Reagan. I think you've met her before. Reagan's gonna be right here. I don't know if you can see her. You might see a little bit of her back, but she's gonna be chilling right here with us, isn't she? I'm reading everything off my phone because I planned out this entire video and like 3 others in like this fever of just inspiration at 3 a.m. So hope you appreciate that. The kit method. When I bring stuff to school, I only want to bring what's like essential and like what I'm actually going to use, because dorm space is so limited. I don't want to, Randy is so distracting. I don't want to bring anything that I'm not going to use because space is so limited. And so I've organized everything I need into kits, or basically categories. It just categorizes basically all the things you need in your dorm, like not your clothes necessarily. That's like a whole other thing, and that's very like individual based on what you wear and what your style is, so that's a little harder to like make into like a full-on itemized list of everything you need. That's basically the kit method, and so that's what I use when I'm planning what to bring to my dorm, and make sure that I don't bring anything extra, I don't bring anything I won't need, but I also don't forget anything that I will need. Our first kit today is the first aid kit. This one seems pretty obvious, but on the other hand, I feel like it's easy to forget too, because it's not something you need every day, but it is something that's like essential to have. What I keep in my first aid kit, I keep a set of band-aids, I keep Neosporin in case like you trip and get a cut or something. I keep ibuprofen because headaches are the worst and I like can't function when I have a headache, and so it's really essential to have ibuprofens because the world doesn't stop when you get a headache. And then also cough drops because you always get sick at school. Yeah, I mean, that's really like the bare basics. You can customize it to what you need and like what you end up using, what your go-to like first aid items are, but those are really the bare necessities, essentials. This is a pretty small kit in the grand scheme of the kit method because, you know, it's just like if you've bought a first aid kit before, you know they're only like that big. But the beauty of it is that it's all in one place, and it's not like you go to Target and buy like all these big individual boxes of like each item. You just put them all in one basket. You just go to wherever you put it, in your closet, under your desk, whatever, however you store things in your dorm, and you grab it and then it's all right there and you don't have to go searching. My dad just texted the family, my mom's getting us breakfast cushion bar, which if you live in the Phoenix area, you know that is the best like brunch place in all of the state, in my opinion. What was I saying? On to our second kit. This is the cleaning kit. And having a clean dorm literally is the most like crucial thing. First semester I was a hot mess and I did not keep my dorm like super clean. My roommate will know. Hi Mary Claire, I know you're watching this. But when I was in Florida, I always kept my apartment super clean, super neat, and it just like it made me way less stressed because, well, maybe I was less stressed because I was in Disney World, but it was way more peaceful being in my room because I knew that like everything was in its place, and when I looked around it was just a lot more aesthetically pleasing. And if you've ever met me, you know, how do I even put this? I just like things looking nice, and it makes me calm, and I feel like I have my life more together. I think that's the way to put it. So keeping a clean apartment is important, and so in my cleaning kit, I've got Clorox wipes and Windex wipes, and it's so important just to get the wipes because then you don't have to bring this giant bottle of like Windex and rags and wash those rags. And getting the wipes just makes it so much more like condensed. You don't have like any space, at least where I was last year in Harachi Apache. I was low on space, so those were a lifesaver. You can just clean your mirror, and any windows you have if you want to clean your windows. And then you bring the Clorox wipes just to like clean off counters and stuff like that, and desks and other hard surfaces. Also in the cleaning kit, I like to keep magic erasers because not only is this good for any white surfaces you have in your room, but they also work magic on shoes. And so I had my Nikes with white soles and also my Supergas, and in the rubber part of the like sole, the side part of the sole, it makes, or using the magic eraser on that literally makes them look brand new. And in college your shoes get destroyed, at least in Tucson where it's super dusty, and like everywhere you walk your shoes just turn a nice shade of tan. And so I like to use magic erasers and have those on hand for cases that I need to clean my shoes. Also, just going along with the cleaning kit, you'll want to have all your laundry supplies. I use Tide Pods. So I bring Tide Pods because it's a lot easier than buying a big jug of, what's it called? A big jug of detergent and anything like that. And then you might need dryer sheets. It's also nice if you want to spend the extra money to get a mini steamer, a lot easier than an ironing board, and you can get it for pretty cheap on Amazon. I've seen them for as low as like $25, I think, and they're Amazon Prime. So one thing I'll actually recommend is, instead of like buying a lot of that stuff before you get to school, like make the list and decide on everything you're gonna bring. But then like the day you get there, go on like an Amazon Prime haul that night and get everything Amazon Prime to your door, because that will save a lot of space whether you're flying or driving to school. I drive to school, but my car got really full really fast last year and it was chaos, honestly, moving me in. That was a really great idea that my mom had last year. Shout out Amy, you're a queen. And then another thing that's essential is a lint roller. Things just get linty and it's like honestly so gross. I have a dog, so especially at home, this is very important to have, because a golden retriever with black leggings or a black t-shirt is not quite the move. Just grab a sip. Just a little plug for Celsius. This is a energy drink that I have been loving. I've actually started drinking this instead of coffee on some mornings, because I don't know, some mornings I just don't feel like coffee. It just feels a little like thick and creamy, and this is just like, it has a little bit of bubbles. This is the limited edition peach vibe flavor. It's also supposed to boost your metabolism. It's like healthy energy, and it also just tastes really good, and that's the main reason I drink it. But delicious. And when Spin is open, rip Spin right now, I love drinking this before Spin because it gives me just like the biggest boost of energy, and it's so much, it just like, it sets the tone for my morning. I feel like a healthy queen when I drink this, to be honest. And then also in the clean kit you can bring things like stain remover. I personally don't have this, but I really wish I did. My roommate had it and I borrowed hers a couple of times throughout the year, which was really quite helpful. And then finally, the last thing that you're gonna need is trash bags. Whether or not you have like one of the smaller trash bins in your room where you can bring like plastic grocery bags and reuse them for that, or you have one of the big like regular size trash cans and you just get like a roll of trash bags, it's really helpful to have those on hand. And honestly, not even just helpful, they're essential. And taking out your trash frequently, just like, it contributes to the clean room vibe, and it's very important. The next kit is the craft kit, and you may think that this is like weird and non-essential, but this is specifically if you're going to be in a sorority. I'm at Alpha Chi Omega, University of Arizona. Love my sisters. I was not I didn't bring any craft supplies to school. I was like, why in the heck would I craft while at school? That's ridiculous. But when you join a sorority, whether you're a freshman, sophomore, you will need to make crafts. I had to make my paddle for my big. I had to like make various birthday gifts. That's not necessarily sorority related, but just for friends, I like making them birthday gifts, and so I did that. And then for different date dashes and things like that, I ended up going to Michael's like so many times. And so what I recommend for this is get a bin to keep all your craft supplies in, but don't necessarily bring craft supplies. What I did was I just bought them as I needed them, and then it would have been really nice if I had a bin to store all those craft supplies as I accumulated them, instead of just having to stuff them in my desk drawers and making that a very unorganized place. So definitely just buy an empty bin designated for craft supplies, and then as you buy those craft supplies, you can put them all there and it will remain organized because you planned ahead. Okay, the next thing is the tech kit, and this one is like, for me, largely school related because I have made the transition to go paperless with my school supplies as much as I can, really. Obviously, it's never going to be 100% paperless because there are really teachers that pass out papers and stuff like that. But I take my notes on my iPad with my Apple Pencil, and I use my Surface laptop? I think that's what it's called. I think it's the Surface laptop. And I use those two things to organize all my school because pretty much all my school papers now are up on our school like web page. It's called D2L. And so I don't really need paper a lot of the times, and it's a lot easier to stay organized and not lose things when they're all on your iPad or computer. And so that's why my tech kit is pretty much all my school supplies. But what I keep in my tech kit is my laptop and charger, my iPad, Apple Pencil and charger, and then my Apple Watch and phone and like everyday electronics. Those don't necessarily always stay in like the bin, but like they'll be on my nightstand and stuff. But just like when you're moving there, you want to organize it all in the same place. And then, yeah, so going paperless with my notes has helped me cut down on clutter and streamline what I need to carry with me every day. And it even streamlines the school supplies I need to bring because I don't need to bring a bunch of like colored pens and pencils and all that kind of thing, which I loved doing. I loved that, but it never stayed organized, and always 2 weeks into the school year, I would be a hot mess and my backpack would be a wreck. Oh, also, another thing, this is more dorm related rather than school supplies, but bring power strips. Not extension cords, power strips. I saw somebody else say this on TikTok, but I have been living by this for years. I always keep one in like my desk area, and then I keep one by my bed so I can charge my phone, my pump, my, by the way, when I say my pump, it's my insulin pump. I'm a type 1 diabetic, but that's a side point. I charge my phone, my pump, my Apple Watch, and all that kind of thing, and it, like, I just keep it by my bed so it'll all be there. And then on my desk, I'll be able to charge my laptop, my iPad, and more things like that that are more office supply related. Oh, and also just to plug in any lamps or other accessories. It's nice to just have, you'd rather have more empty plugs than not enough, you know? So just be extra prepared. And so now onto your personal care kit. This is like a pretty wide spectrum, so you can honestly break this up into a couple other categories. And so at the University of Arizona, as far as I know, most bathrooms are communal. I think in the suite style ones, you just share one with your suite mate, but I applied to the University of Arizona way too late to get a suite style. I applied like 2 weeks before May 1st, so I ended up with like the last choice of dorms. That's how I ended up in Apache Santa Cruz. Could not recommend it. Reagan? What are you doing? I guess Reagan wants to join. Hi. Hi, Reagan. Say hello. Can you lay down for me? Lay down. Oh, she's such a good girl. So a lot of the times in college, especially the University of Arizona, you will have communal bathrooms. And so you want to make, when you have communal bathroom, you want to make your trips to that bathroom as efficient and easy. You don't want to be carrying a bunch of items around. It just makes it a little more stressful, and you just want it to be easy to go back and forth between the bathroom if you need to. But you're going to need your shower kit or your shower caddy. I used a shower caddy. I think I just got it off of Amazon. It was like less than $10. Always get a mesh one. Don't get one of those plastic ones because those can grow bacteria, and those will like leave a puddle in your closet or wherever you keep it, and that's just gross. Like, you don't want to have water, still water on the floor of your dorm. That's not good. And you know, just bring whatever you use in the shower, whether it be shampoo, conditioner, whatever. That's really, you know what you need for that. I don't need to tell you that. I also had my skincare kit. I use this caddy. I got it off of Amazon. Really nicely sized. It can hold all my skincare stuff, and obviously it's cute, so it like doubles as decor and organization. And I also have another one of these for my makeup when I go to school, just so everything stays in one place and it also looks nice and doesn't look junky or anything. There's organizers inside of the thing, and you can like customize how you move them around. I'll insert a picture here from the Amazon listing so you can see what it kind of looks like on the inside. outside. I'll talk more in another video about what to bring for that, but honestly it's up to you. Obviously, just my experience, don't take it too seriously. Another thing you're gonna need at your dorm is like a nail maintenance kit. At least for me, I almost never pay to get my nails done. I'm on a college budget. I'm not gonna spend $50 every 2 weeks to get my nails done. I'll get them done for special occasions and stuff, and like to go do something with friends. Like, I think there's more value in that, but just needing to get my nails done every 2 weeks is like a little ridiculous to me, but I do like to get them clean. So I'll get cuticle gel to like push back the cuticles, a cuticle pusher, nail clippers obviously, and then like you can bring either a neutral nail color or like your signature nail color if you have one of those. Most people aren't that extra. I might be. You're gonna want to bring that if you want to keep your nails looking nice on the cheap. Okay, so that pretty much wraps up everything you need to bring to college. Of course, I omitted anything having to do with clothes because I don't feel like I can personally speak on what everyone wants to bring to school for clothes because everyone has different styles and everyone likes to wear different things to class. I can do another video on that specifically for what people usually wear at U of A if you're interested in that, so comment down below if you're interested in that. But otherwise, I think I hit everything. If I forgot anything, like start a conversation down in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you guys think are college essentials. I also didn't include anything decor-wise because I'm gonna do another video on that. I'm very passionate about my room decor and everything like that, and so I feel like I have like bruiser on my lap right now because I feel like Elle Woods. Like,
hi, I'm Elle Woods and this is Bruiser Woods.
Thank you so much for watching. Reagan and I both really appreciate you watching. If you like more college content, definitely subscribe, and if you like more Reagan content, definitely subscribe. And like this video if you're excited to go back to school, because I know I am after being locked up at home for 6 months. But yeah, I'm very excited to just get back into the swing of school, have things to do, have a purpose in life again. And bye from Reagan and I.